The Century Media Podcast.
Hi, this is Casey from Stick to Your Guns, and you are listening to Century Media's podcast, On the Record. Right now I'm going to talk about our new CD that comes out May 13th called Comes from the Heart. With our CD, we titled it Comes from the Heart because we just put a lot of heart and effort into it, and writing and recording the whole thing. We recorded last December with Zeus, the producer at Planet Z Recordings in Massachusetts, and basically it was just me and our singer Jesse who flew down there and just recorded for a couple weeks. We've always been a fan of Zeus's work, from Shadows Fall, The Blood Has Been Shed, Terror, Hatebreed, everything. We were just so stoked that we got to record with him. While recording there, we live in this house that he provides as you record there, and it's pretty spooky. There's some weird crap that went down, and we think it's really haunted. There's just really weird sounds, and saw some weird things, and we caught it on tape. So if you actually want to see what we're talking about, it will be in our DVD, which will be out probably later this year. The writing process for this record was a bit different from the last record, for what it's worth. Jesse had written, like a majority of the music, and of course all the lyrics, and I just wrote a couple songs. On this CD, we kind of swapped roles, and I wrote a bunch of the music, and Jesse had written a couple of songs musically, but of course still continued his role with lyrics, and just put a lot of time and effort into that. There were a few songs we left out and didn't put on the record just because we felt they lacked energy and lacked potential that all the other songs had had. I felt that I went into the studio well prepared and practiced a lot, and just really had the songs down that way I wouldn't look like an idiot. I was really nervous going in with Zeus because I was like, crap, if I mess up, I don't want him to think like I'm not, I just didn't want to seem like a dork in front of him, so I just practiced my butt off before I went in. I didn't really have a hard time recording guitar or drums, except for one song, and it's number 8 on the CD. It's called We Must Look Like Ants From Up There, and it was just a song that Jesse had written. It's a fast punk rock song, and I just was having trouble staying on the click because it's a weird punk pause beat, and it was weird. And during the middle of the song, there's a little ring out, and I was just supposed to I guess hold out for a little bit, but instead I did a drum solo just out of fear, and we left it in there, so you can listen to that. We thought it was pretty funny and cool, so we just left it. With the album, I'm happy with every single song. That's the first time for me that I've been able to do that. I'm just really proud and just stoked on every song, so I don't really have a favorite. I think every song has a lot to offer, and definitely there's songs for everyone, I think. With the artwork, we had a good friend named Jordan Emmerich do it. We're really stoked on the art. It came out pretty much exactly what me and Jesse had wanted, and just overall we are so stoked with the record, and so it was the best recording experience we've ever had, and we really want the message to be out there, and with Century Media I believe that it will really do really well because it will be out and available for everyone around the world. So check it out, May 13th, Comes from the Heart, Stick to Your Guns, brand new record. Check us out on Metal for the Masses tour right now, and this summer on Warped Tour.
That's right. Thank you, Casey, for joining us for this month's installment of On the Record. Be sure to check them out on the road, and be sure to check out their new record, as I said, in stores on May the 13th. This month, it's called Comes from the Heart. Let's hear the first track off of that record, song called We're What Separates the Heart from the Heartless. And Stick to Your Guns right here on the Century Media Podcast.